Alright. Okay, no, YouTube's doing it again. Literally, as soon as I unmute the audio, it's like, whoa, your bitrate's at 0. You should stop that. Right, thanks, YouTube. No, that's exactly what I wanted to see today. Thanks, guys. Alright, everything seems to be in order, so let's begin. So, the winner of the poll this time was Drakkhen, which I was expecting just based off last week's polls. If I didn't have Thousand Arms on there, I was highly suspecting this to win. I never actually owned a copy of Drakkhen when I played it as a kid. It was a game I consistently played through way back in the oldie SNES days. And I just kind of remember loving it. Like, I'd come home from school, I'd sit down, I would play that, get the homework done and everything else, and then I'd play that on my computer. And I loved it to bits. And you gotta think, like, around this time, too, like, when I was doing all this, the PS2 was still, big, popular console that was out at the time. Everyone else is playing these games. I'm like, yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna play Terranigma. You guys don't know what a Terranigma is? Whatever. But no, I absolutely loved this game as a kid. And in fact, I haven't really played it since. I just, like, vividly remember. I didn't even remember its original name, at least in the US. And there goes someone on their bike. So I don't know the reason why, but it was just called Drakkhen over here in America. And everywhere else pretty much got it as Drakkhen 2 or Super Drakkhen, and they're coming back. Would you forget something? Or are they just going up and down the street? It wouldn't surprise me at this point. But, yeah, I have no idea the reason that they named it that. Because it is... I mean, I can kind of understand, because calling it Drakkhen 2 or Super Drakkhen's actually really, really wrong. Because it doesn't really play like the first Drakkhen game, which you can actually also play on the SNES. Also a very good game. But that was a game where you managed a party and you walked around, and I believe that had turn-based combat. I've never actually played the original Drakkhen. I've heard it's good though. But I played a lot of this, and this doesn't really play anything like it. It's got the same overhead 3D map, which was, like, kind of really cool for its time. And it plays more like a side-scrolly RPG where you just slash the ever-living crap out of everything. And, yeah. That's, so, yeah, I can understand it not being called, Super Drakkhen or Drakkhen 2 over here, because, whoever was looking over might have just went, so this kind of almost has nothing to do with the original game. But it is a prequel in terms of story. So you can actually very comfortably play Drakkhen and kind of get a handle on the story. Oh, hey, YouTube stopped fucking around. Good. In a bit of a surprise, so, kind of as a rule of thumb, what I've been doing for these streams is I've been playing games I own. So even stuff like Thousand Arms and everything else, which is kind of a sort of hard to get game if you don't mind ponying up about $70, $80 for it. But yeah, all these streams I've owned all of the games, and Drakkhen was going to be the exception because I never owned it as a kid. So it turns out, Infogrames actually has a Steam page, and they sell a bunch of SNES games on Steam. And you legally have a copy of that game there. And so Drakkhen is like $5. Right now it's $2 on a sale. And I would recommend it for that price, at least just judging it based off memory. I do remember liking it. But you could do a lot worse with $2. Yeah, it surprised the heck out of me because I was just like, all right, this is going to be me breaking my rule because I really wanted to go back and play this game, but I didn't have to. I went and bought a copy of it on Steam. So yeah, we're just going to be playing that version. I'm pretty sure all it is it's just a custom overlay using SNES 9X. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It looks like it's an overlay with SNES 9X anyways. But was really surprised. So now I legally own a copy of Drakkhen, which is awesome because if you look up the prices for it on eBay, they are outrageous. There are people who make reproduction cards for it though, and you can normally get one for about $20. But you can get an actual legit digital copy of Drakkhen on Steam for $5. And again, like I said, on sale for $2 right now. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I was not expecting that today. I went to search up. It's like, all right, any issues I should know before I boot it up in an emulator. And I saw there was a Steam listing for it. I'm like, that can't be right. Okay, this has to be illegal. And then, yeah, turns out it wasn't. Hey, Distron. Distron. Gotta get the th in there. All right, so another thing that was brought to my attention on Twitter when I first brought up I was going to play this is there is a bug. So which version is this? This is the... Technically, it's the emulated SNES version, but you can legitimately buy a copy of it on PC through Steam. I'm not even making that up. So we're going to be playing it on that. I was extremely surprised. So anyways, going back, someone told me that if you go through the entire game without saving, and you get up to the first boss, well, not the first boss, it's one of the later bosses, the game has a massive massive error, which is called it was like the Grand Crash, Grand Stack. I'd have to look it up again. But there is a chance when that error happens that the game just cuts to the end game credits, and it's how everyone speedruns the game. You get an hour in, and you cross your fingers that the game crashes so hard it boots you to the end credits. Nice, you don't see many SNES games on Steam. Surprisingly, with that, the same people that published Drakkhen on Steam, I think it's just Infogrames that does it. Yeah, Infogrames and Pico Interactive have a bunch of games that they put on there, including 8 Eyes, 40 Winks, and they are responsible for the PC port of freaking Super 3D Noah's Ark. I shit you not. Oh, hey, Bowser Prime. But yeah, they actually have a bunch of Genesis and Super Nintendo games on their page on Steam, including some stuff that like a lot of people haven't heard of, but it's just some off stuff that I've seen from time to time. Like they've got a Turn'em on there, which is a bizarrely fascinating game. The original Drakkhen, they've got that too. They've got the original Alien Rampage. And they even have Spiritual Warfare, which is that Zelda-esque clone that's based on the Bible. They just got a bunch of different games on there. I was surprised. But it's basically all emulated games you're playing with it. So it's a great way to, again, legitimately own these games, though. I was surprised. And like I said earlier, it looks like it's just kind of a custom UI over SNES 9X, just from what I've seen. Yeah. That's some bug. Yeah, really. So it was brought to my attention on Twitter, so I am going to see if we can pull it off. You can do save states with this, so we might be relying on that only to replace regular saving. In case I die, because it's been forever since I played this. The Legend of Jesus. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, a friend of mine had a copy of Spiritual Warfare. on the Sega Genesis, and we played a lot of that, but only because we were idiot kids and we thought it was some unofficial Zelda game, because it played exactly like it. We didn't know any better. We were stupid kids. But yeah, okay, that's enough of all that. Let's go ahead and boot her up. The thing that actually surprised me the most... come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's got, like, custom borders and everything else around it, too. It's like, what? That's crazy! I wish more publishers would think, yeah, that would be cool. This intro always baffled me when I was a kid. It's like, alright, so he gives her the necklace, and they stay out way past their bedtime, and there's no way they're making it home without getting wet now. Yeah, I didn't actually have to make a widescreen portrait for this like I normally do. This is actually just how it is with the Steam copy. Yeah, Dragon View, yeah. Look at that. I love that on the actual box art, it looks like some, like, pseudo Conan ripoff for the main character. But here, it's just some dork with long hair. The other thing that actually really surprised me, too, is I plugged in my PS4 controller. And I set up the controls, and I had no problems whatsoever. Was extremely surprised about that. Because normally anytime you emulate anything, you're gonna have a problem with any joypad. Alright, what do we name our main character that'll just make it sound hilarious throughout the whole game? We're gonna have to go with a staple. We're just gonna name him, what? Perfect. And it begins. Hey look, having to stream at 60 frames is actually gonna matter this time. That's 10,000 sword thrusts, and in record time, too. Sure. That's regular practice. Look at you, grinning like an idiot. Good mood. How about 30,000? No. Surely you jest. Gotcha. Don't call me. Yes, I too have seen Airplane. Master Quiznos. Quiznos. Quiznos? Quiznos. What an excuse to get out of your workout. Would you pronounce that Dame or Dam? Oh, what? Oh, we're gonna have fun with that. Oh, what? Should have capitalized it. From now on, he should be exactly. Should just name Quiznos. More demons than usual. I love it's just kind of a casual thing as you're sitting in the town. It's like, you know, be careful out there. They've got demons. What a jerk. Alright, time to re-remember how to play this game. More demons. We fight exactly one. Master Quiznos. Whipped by a wizard. You have to have the ch in there when you do it. Back to Rises and stop Argos! Just throwing names. And your character isn't even remotely interested in the chest in the back. You have to go back and get that. Put me down. What? Help me! Crowd a challenge. Argos! Have you the courage to face a warrior? I don't know. Can't just beat up your girlfriend and just... Steam page doesn't have any pics featuring the old-timey 3D. Really? I didn't actually notice that. I think it shows it in the trailer they have, though. Although I remember emulating this game way back when. It worked just fine. So I don't think we'll have any problems, hopefully. Die! I like that your character was so sure, he just rushed in, he was gonna swing. Guy's holding your girlfriend, he, like, all it would take for him is to just hold his your girlfriend up to you and just go, yeah, maybe don't do that. Reverberates within your head. You are fortunate, whelp. No, it's what that I am expected. Kyrie? Kire. Temple. Do not die this day, but we will meet again. First, you must get by me, for this town only has one gate. Sorry, brave. What? Me too. I feel that way too. Leaving you alone. Ah! Damn it. Ah! Dropped a contact lens. Master Quiznos hobbles over to where you have collapsed in despair. What? Where is Argos? I see. In the evil ways. You ever try to just be strong in the evil ways? Just some days. Your ways are more evil than others. Alright. And he's helping me look for my contact lens. Wait, what is this? My name. How did I miss that? Give it back! I will say, though, just kind of considering a lot of Super Nintendo games for the time, too, the translation's at least good. We had, a lot of English in that time, especially most Squaresoft games. Indeed. Eager fool. Wow. Now listen up! I was kind of hoping he was going to say what there. Now listen up! What? Use your brain as well as your brawn. I don't know about that. We're going to try to crash this game horribly. Alright, cool. To know. Well, this third point isn't going to concern us. Item usage. B button. Select A windows. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, I just realized. So, we're gonna have to go through this whole game as like a no-heal run. If we're gonna do it all without saving. That'll be a severe pain in the ass. Ah, well, enemies drop hearts, so I think we'll be fine. How did you get ahead of me? I did go in the other building. Kidnapped! Horrible. A lot of dialogues in comparison. Yeah! I was about to say there's just... And it was especially RPGs. Especially RPGs. Like, I went and replayed Secret of Mana, and it's just like, wow, this translation's something. But I still love that game to pieces. And, in fact, I still recommend playing the original over that remake for Secret of Mana they did, because it really wasn't great. Siath? Everyone has a name they can't everyone here has a name that I can't pronounce except Katarina and what? See, I'm pretty sure talking to the healer... Yeah, talking to one of these guys definitely saves the game. Here's what I'm gonna do, actually. There is a quick save in this. Not quick save, friggin' save states, yeah. For some reason, and I don't know why, I can hit Shift F1, and it saves the state, but if I just push F1, it doesn't load it. I have to minimize the game here, go over to the quick saves, and then push F1, and then push it in here. Yeah, that's weird. Anyways, I forget if one of these guys... Oh, no, wait. I think, yeah, one of them heals you and the other one saves you. I think. Oh, I can just say no. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so we can totally heal then. But, to make it challenging, I think it'd be fun to see how far we can get without healing. Alright, so for the really cool draw of this game when I was a kid, you had this whole 3D open map to explore, which was just neat. And there's a bunch of areas you could find, secret entrances, not really random battles, but kind of. But there's like hidden dungeons and everything you could find, spots on the map. It was neat when I was a kid. Like, look at this. It's just like, oh, hey, it's glowing. What does it mean? I'm pretty sure that's for a puzzle later on in the game. Now I forget... I think I can just open up the general map. Yep, there we go. Yep. Pretty sure that cave we were just in was up to the north here. Oh, and you had a really handy compass! About to say, so the map wasn't always completely worthless. Oh, and then there's these clouds. These clouds are always random battles. The annoying thing is you have to land, like, right dead center on them, though. Oh, yeah, leveled up. Actually pretty nice. Yeah, it was really, like, when I first played this as a kid, it just kind of blew my mind how nice it looked. And how impressive the 3D was. Yeah, we're gonna want to do a couple battles. I think we want to get to at least level 3 before we do the first dungeon? And you always kind of want to keep high health, because if your health drops low, enemies only ever drop HP items. Oh, I keep pushing the wrong button. If I push, yeah, there it is. Okay, close. Didn't discover this until a few years ago. I was pretty impressed with the 3D. Yeah! Like I said, it was really cool to be able to walk around a 3D map like this. And the first game in the series, Drakkhen, did the same thing too. That game plays more like a turn-based RPG, though. Never actually played that one. Let's see, here we go. So now we can go back here and get that chest we missed. I just love he shimmies over to the other side. Hey, you can't get me over here. Ah! Woo! And now we have a new weapon. Love it. And kind of like with Secret of Mana, you can get different levels for your weapons too. And if I remember correctly, it changes the look of your weapons when they level up also. Nice. You also get magic spells later on in the game that make for some real fun combat. I don't know. I don't remember the magic actually at all. I'm lying to you. All right, so we got that. Oh, jeez. Can we not hit these guys with this? Can I pause them? I can't. Okay, good. I was about to say, okay, so we can't hit them with that, obviously, but... Alright, let's go where we're supposed to be going now. Now, it runs a lot better on the original emulator, on the emulator, of course. But the big problem with this game when you're playing on an actual SNES was that when you're on the world map and there's just like a bunch of these clouds on the screen, the frame rate just dies. Alright, let's go where we're supposed to be going then. To the east. Also, much like with a lot of Super Nintendo games, or at least, you know, the ones I played at the very least, the music is really good for this. I remember this and Terranigma were tracks that I used to play when I was like doing stuff in the background, like schoolwork and things like that. Just nice, calming stuff to listen to. Oh, we're going the completely wrong way. Game didn't use the FX chip. No, I think it was just a I think it was just a mixture of mode 7. Especially since I'm not sure if it applies to the whole thing. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to be going. I'm not sure if it applies to the whole map, but you can kind of see how they did it, with like the bottom half of the map being green for the area you're walking around, the top half being the sky. And then at that point, you're just kind of overlaying objects on top of it. What? Have you heard? Well, passive unlock. So we saw, perhaps you should talk to him. 10,000 jade? Sure! Quite disappointed. No, go back to, leaning on the counter. That's exactly me when I was working at a store. Just using the CPU to render the polygons. That also makes sense. Could very well have been. Yeah, we won't get that because we don't have a bow yet. Get a potion. Definitely need that. Definitely not enough. Mwah! You're probably right about the ground sky being improved. Yeah, but it makes sense to me. Like I said, I know that they change colors depending on the area you're in. Because there's some spots later on you can go to where I know they change, but I think it's just kind of like that's used as a background image, and then everything else just kind of renders the sprites as you get closer to them. Everyone knows little girls see everything. Head southeast. Go see for yourself. Big as a horse it was. Psst, warrior. Wanna buy something you can't get anywhere else? How much? It's 200 jade. Don't have the cash, huh? Ah, yes. As is tradition for any RPG. I'll just wander into your house. Of course, everyone seems to know you, so it's fine. I got it! We're gonna get some bombs! Bombs are fun. Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna raid your house. Don't mind me. Touch a nut without complete proof of your heritage. Oh, okay, sure. You ever just walk into someone's house and it's just like, nah, this chest has Hero DRM on it. You're not allowed to have it yet. Come back when you have the proper activation keys. Mode 7, the ground will have more texture to it. Also, that's how it's done in the Amiga version. Yeah, no, that does make sense. Yeah, besides, Mode 7 was more for, like 2D rotating and everything else. And this is just rendered in sprites that, you know, get bigger as you get closer to them. So it not using Mode 7 does make sense. Buy bombs from Thailand! Lazy fool says he's out of dynamite. Ha! Alright, I'm not reading everything. Nobody gets into the bombs. Stand aside, woman! You command. I have important business! Oh no! And all you have to do is just be nice, you jerk. Yo, what's up? I don't know you. I need bombs. A host of demons have taken residence in my storehouse. You think you could do it? Well, I didn't get a yes or no. Great! Sweet. Alright, so we got a bunch of demons and a huge-ass scorpion to go kill. Alright. The old bag. Can you keep a secret? What? Yeah, no, I'm still surprised by the writing in this. It's holding up. I mean, it's not like, you know, mind-blowingly good writing or anything, but just the fact that it's coherent and understandable and not English to hell and back. Yeah. Nope, that's impressive. Okay, bye. Casually walking to someone's house. Freaking demons, am I right? Anyways, yeah. Alright, southeast it is. Now, is it southeast of where we are, or southeast of the town? Well, we're just gonna go southeast. Normally in a game like this, they wouldn't just tell you, oh, hey, by the way, southeast. If they love the combination of RPG. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool, especially to see it in such an old game like this. Because, besides, like, the old Tales games, you didn't really get anything like that. Those are some scorpions. But I wouldn't say they're huge-ass scorpions. Look at the detail on that. Little lantern's, like, moving around if you swing your sword. That's cool. One of those you didn't have to, but you did details. A dragon house, a dragon balcony, a dragon coffee, and admiring the dragon view. Yeah. Oh, God! Nope, the moths are terrible. I need to heal. Okay, let's play this smart now and not die. Jeez, they teleport. Well, that was close. And I completely skipped this chest. Armor energy. Oh, it even changes the color of your armor. That's cool. Oh. Good. Nope, this looks good. And level 4. Also, it's very... like, the action in this is very fast-paced. You don't really feel like you're wasting time doing combat. That's a pretty good feeling. Because even with playing something like, what was the Super Nintendo Tales game? Tales of Fantasia? I think it was, no, I don't remember. What was the Super Nintendo Tales game? I think it was Tales of Fantasia. I don't remember off the top of my head. But anyways, in that, some enemies were just freaking HP hounds. And it took forever and a day to kill some of them in that game. Oh, these moths are just the worst. The scorpions, no problem. You can just, duck down. There we go. Moth first. Nope, maybe not. Got it. Oh, well, that is a big scorpion. Back off, Jack! Does it have a pulsing anus? It just looks like a pulsing anus. Looks like you do more damage. No, it's just about the same damage. Never mind. Oh, that was a boss fight. Neat. Sweet. And dynamite. Cool. Nah, we'll keep the sword for now. I'm gonna switch over to the other weapon, but a lot of enemies in this, the scorpions especially, are kind of low to the ground. I think there was only one path we didn't go. Oh, let's check that out. I like that with your sword, you don't even, like... Unlike something like, you know, playing like Streets of Rage or something like that, where you have to be in like the same plane as the other enemies you're fighting, you can just kind of be above or below them and swing your sword. And it still counts as a hit. No, come back here. Okay, we did explore everything. For some reason, I was thinking this here was a place I could go. I don't know why. I thought there was a spot down by that fence that I didn't check out. Ah, well, it's more XP. This music almost sounds like you're in some, like, interior of a Banjo-Kazooie level. Alright, now we take the dynamite back. Shortcut. Thinking more Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, pretty forgiving. Yeah, the later games definitely were. Distinctly, I remember the first game kind of being iffy with it, especially on some of the bosses. But, no, you're... Oh, and he's just shimmying over there. But no, yeah, Golden Axe was definitely far less forgiving. Even when you were riding mounts in Golden Axe, it sucked. That's another game I played the shit out of, though, on the Super Nintendo. I had that Genesis 6-pack as a kid. They had, like, Sonic and Columns, Super Hang-On, Golden Axe on it. I played the hell out of that thing. This realm can destroy Piercia in her very lair. We knew already. The entrance in the... Not in this place. And where can I find you later? This is some very casual talk for an evil wizard and a death knight. Demon Knight. I cringe to call a human master and my lord. Yeah, Revenge of Shinobi. Revenge of Shinobi was so cool because it had that cheat code in it where if you stayed at the options screen and you made your shurikens 0-0 and you sat there for like 8 seconds, it would turn them into the infinity symbol, and you just had infinite shurikens throughout the whole game. That was so cool. Alright, well, we don't have any spells, but, can I buy another potion? I can. Something tells me for our, no-save run, we might need that. Surprisingly, what I played the most on that 6-pack cart was Super Hang-On, because there was like a campaign mode where you could get money and upgrade your bike. And I had a blast with that. And columns. So much columns. Right. Oh, I did not know. Yeah, that cheat code was really cool. And it really helped because Revenge of Shinobi was hard as hell. Give you some time to make your bombs. Why don't you go purchase some equipment while you're... Okay. See? Being nice to people has its rewards. I think the only one I would have swapped out is the football game. Football game on the 6-pack? Huh. I don't remember a football game, but I might just not be remembering it because I never played it. But, yeah, if there was a football game on there, it would have also done nothing for me. Alright, we're gonna, quick save here. I said to buy some equipment. Does that mean there's something new in the store? Nope. Comes back in business, but thanks to you, his bombs always so low. Oh, yeah, she'll have bombs later on you can buy. Buy a couple arrows for now, just so she's not angry when we leave. I always thought that was funny. If you window shop, she was always kind of like, oh, whatever. I don't know about buying any other equipment, but I am going to head back out and see if there's a hidden area or anything we could find. Yeah, I'm genuinely having fun with this game again. This entire month was mostly just me going back and replaying games I played a lot as a kid. And seeing if they still held up. This is definitely doing it so far. I know we've only been playing it for just under an hour. But, yeah, no, this is still almost just as good as I remember it. Let's see. Well, I don't think we went completely north to that area above Crisis. It's like Crisis, but with rye bread. That's the kind of humor you can expect from this channel. It's okay. You can laugh. It's fine. I'm not laughing at it. You can laugh, though. Super Hang-On, Columns, and FIFA 93. I don't remember what the 6th game was on my cartridge. It wasn't FIFA 93, though. I'm trying to remember what the 6th game was. So... Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Revenge of Shinobi, Super Hang-On, Columns, and oh yeah, of course, yeah, the last game was Sonic. Yeah, it had Sonic 1 on it. No, fire-breathing beetle. I got. Nope. Alright, so... It doesn't look like there's anything up here. Oh well, didn't hurt to check. Sonic. Yeah, it was definitely Sonic. It was definitely Sonic 1 that was on that card. But I had the rest of the games. It did not have FIFA on it. I wonder if that's if the 6-pack was a regional difference thing was why. That's just the town. Alright, I should be done with those bombs. How's it going? Major 10. Yeah, bombs. An RPG gives you bombs, and it's only ever a good thing. Even in a game like Mystic Quest, which really wasn't a great game, once it gave you bombs, it got better. I don't know, I can't think of a single game that wasn't improved by going, here's some bombs, go blow shit up. Except maybe the CDI Zelda games, because the bombs in that game were, terrible. Yeah, still great pack. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, even with, having something like FIFA, which wouldn't have interested me as a kid, but all the other games, oh, hell yeah, I still would have played that crap out of all those. Nope, I had that, and it was one of those Sega 3s, the really small Sega Genesis consoles. Alright. Is this the... Going the wrong way? Let's see. No, push the wrong button. So, the thing I gotta try to get used to with this game, and it's just kind of a Super Nintendo thing. Yeah, that one cancels it too. Thought so. Is that circle? Yeah, we're going the wrong way. The A and B positions are different, and 2 of the buttons are pretty much cancel, and 2 of the other buttons are select for menus or anything else in this. Which was kind of weird, but not unexpected. Alright, so this is definitely where we have to be going, but I saw another spot to the south, and I'm curious if that's anything. Lizard dudes. Yeah, I like how quick combat goes in this. Again, it just... There's a lot of other games where enemies are just kind of, you know... They take so freaking long to kill, especially in certain RPGs. And it's kind of nice to play something that's just like, alright, you know, battle, it's quick, it's painless, it's fun, and you want to do it to get XP, so yeah, here you go, just have fun. Shoulder button strafe in 3D. No, they both open up the map, I believe. Yep, the other one does too. Alright, so that was the other cave we were in. Oh gosh, I keep pushing the other buttons. There we go. Okay, so yeah, the only place we have to go is just up front, because that's the cave we were just in. Alright. So, nothing else to the south, so yep, we're going back. No, I didn't think both of them were actually going to open up the map. Pardon me. Also, unlike a lot of, you know, turn-based RPGs and everything, you can choose to just skip battles if you don't want to do them, which is nice. Unless, of course, you go in one of these dungeons. Which then, I mean, you don't have a choice in the matter. those are angrier moths. Look out! These ones are purple! I thought I got hit. But, it was just... it was just me leveling up. Like, ah, no! Holy cow. That's a lot of XP. We have rocks. Rocks. So is there anything, we should probably go back and check if there's anything in that tunnel first. Run, quick! Another thing kind of nice, for a game like this too, is the sprite work's pretty great. With a lot of games like this, like, you didn't see, like, such massive sprite. Oh, another health container? But how do I reach you? Alright, just jumping in this pit, kill me. Nope! Ow. I do like that, the other thing, too, is there's noticeable upgrades to your strength and your defense when you level up, also. Oh, so we're just back here. Huh. I imagine there's a way to drop down on top of that, then. This looks like a button or something. Past the rocks. Nope, we can't. Alright, so... let's see. Nope, it just does damage, okay. I was like, maybe it just drops us right on top of there. Nope, that's a rock. Oh, what? Oh! Berries in the trees. Like the girl was saying. Here lies a guy killed by moths. How tragic. No, I didn't want to go back up! Back down, I want to watch that animation again. And you'll do it right this time. There you go. Kind of a cheap tactic that they immediately try to jump on you when you're locked into that animation, though. Let's see. Nope, that took us back outside. I don't want to do that. There was a heart container back there. I want to get it. Ah! Dive bombing moths. No, Out of everything I've discovered today with this game, like I said, I am just baffled above anything else. Oh, there it is. Sweet. Oh. That's just a shortcut. Cool. So we don't have to go around the whole mountain again. I'm more amazed than anything else. You can just buy this game on Steam. I was not expecting that today at all. I downloaded SNES 9X and a ROM for it, thinking just like, oh, well, I'm gonna play it on that, because, you know, it's the only way I can technically play it right now. I don't own a Super Nintendo at the moment, and the cartridges are ridiculously expensive. And the different overworld maps get their own music. That's cool. I need to learn some spells real fast here. I think I just had like a pip of health left. I threw a bomb! How wasteful. Alright, so what cool areas did we have here? Oh, not here. There we go. It looks like it just takes us to a different map. Let's head north. Yeah, I remember back in my days of playing this on SNES, though, that even on that, this lagged a little bit. It's nice seeing emulator technology has come to the point where I don't have to play this game at a screeching halt. Oh, that's cool. That's impressive. Just take a left straight into hell. Something tells me we shouldn't be in Kool-Aid Land right about now. Also, something tells me if we do one of these enemy encounters, it will kill me. Now make sure when you're trying to get to the next town, you don't take the left up there. You end up straight in Beelzebub Land. Yeah, just keep going north. Can't miss it. There's literally lakes of blood there. Landslide. I threw another bomb. Why? I keep pushing that to jump. Ah, well. Not getting that one. Does this hurt me? Nope. Just drops me back down there. Okay. What does that say? Danger, landslide ahead. Detour through the Castro Warp Point. Alright. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's go! I guess not. Well, doesn't really look like there's anything for us to do here. So we're just heading straight back to town. No, out of a lot of the other games I usually play for these streams, this is holding up surprisingly well. There's a few games that like, we've had so many modern games that fix a lot of the problems we had with, older titles we played. And, like, when I was playing Thousand Arms last week, like, even then it's just like, yeah, I don't remember really liking mice, and I think I've only grown to hate him more as time's gone on. Dragon Temple. Look at that, Hyperactive. I was about to say we're going to be going to the Dragon Temple after waking up from your dragon house. Maybe they also have a dragon balcony there. That's good. I'm entering your place of residence. Don't mind me. Look at that. Follow you around. Just, again, little details that just make this all the more impressive. Didn't need to do it, but they do. Seize the temple. Oh, we're gonna save in front of that again. So do you have a Discord? I don't have my own Discord, no. I mostly haunt around a couple of my friends' Discords, but I haven't made my own yet. Town, where could it have gone? Well, that had to be important. The music changed. Are you what? I am what? Thank you. Whoa, she's selling bombs! Free goods! You're quite a joker. I do find that funny. It's like, yes, you are saving the world, but, you know, we do still have to make money. There, we'll get a couple to replace the ones I just casually threw. Okay, so we can't go hunting. Oops, me and my big mouth. A boat, you say? I don't think he'll miss it. Rochester. Oh, neat. So we got a map for that other area now. You must be my prince! And, that's about the extent of that conversation. Alright. You got a very, suspicious door frame in your house, dude. Ah, no, I didn't want to go down. Is the D-pad on my PS4 controller finally giving way? I hope not. Tempo, they're too steep, and you would surely perish in the building. Why was there a weird delay? Oh, what's happening? Someone's crying. How strange. Well, that's enough of that. Hein's playing tricks on me. Where's that? Oh. Oh, good. So yeah, he won't mind if I borrow it. And no one in here. Oh, time to jump in their bed and sleep. Going off Morrowind logic. If there's no one in the house, then it's my house. Alright, so where to next then? I suppose we could either try to enter that cave, or we could go to the lake. Well, let's tackle the lake first, and then we'll try the fire cave after that. I don't know, the whole map just turning red and everything just screams, yeah, maybe not yet, in my head. Okay. No, I'm still a bit impressed by this. Even after all these years. It's just kind of a solid game still. I don't know if I'd call it anything, like, amazing-ish. Yeah, like, you get better weapons and spells and everything later on, and I know the game immediately picks up from there. Just, like, you get all this cool stuff. But, oh gosh, we just walked right by it. But, just considering it's something I haven't played in the longest time, I still think it's good. There's literally up there. Keep thinking your XP is your health. Yeah, I was about to say, because your health bar is just kind of so small compared to your XP bar. What it actually makes me think of more is stuff like Diablo, where you just have the XP bar right along the ground. Press the X button to reveal the sword's true power. Oh, yeah! Cool, we got a special move now. But yeah, where like you got the XP bar all across your HUD, and then you just kind of got your health on the side as a little, you know, orb or globe. Alright, anything else down here, or should we just head for that cave? Yeah, let's just go for the cave. Let's see. Going the right way for it? Absolutely not. Just a random enemy out here. I was thinking it was going to be some special enemy. Oh, wow, whoa! Hey, cool! Maybe it was special. Just dropped a bunch of stuff. Alright, did we walk by it? No, okay. There it is. Still love this music. Sup, man? I see. What? You may take the contents of these treasure boxes. Thanks, man. Are these ones gonna have dragon DRM in them, too? What? I was standing in front of that one pushing the button the whole time. Did I have to open the one on the left first? Alright, so if I remember correctly, yeah, it kind of sounds like a drag. It's just like, ah, man, but I don't want to walk back. Well, if I recall, you don't have to. Those stars that are on the ground on the map, I'm fairly positive if I remember correctly, they're fast travel points. Maybe they are. I don't know how to activate them if they are. Huh, I thought I remember them being fast travel points. Maybe you gotta unlock the ability to use them. So, yeah, I lied. I guess we're walking back. Thankfully, we made that shortcut, so it won't take too long. But yeah, going back to the, Discord thing, I never actually thought to make a Discord server for this channel. Only because, I mean, I don't know, I think my channel is woefully under anything that deserves a Discord channel. That's, I don't know. I'll think about it. But, it never really came to mind. Even with an area like this being, like, as small as it is... I'm really happy that they have shortcuts and everything like that. Because as per the norm, with a lot of other RPGs, most of them do not give a shit if you have to backtrack to the beginning of another area. They won't open shortcuts or anything. They'll just be like, yeah, you know that person you talked to before? You should run all the way back and get them. And of course, the problem you had with a lot of those games too is most of them were JRPGs and had, you know, random battles, so... yeah. At least with this game, you can, you know, just kind of walk around them if you don't want to do them. Just keep that down to get to the town. I like that apparently my training was I needed to do, what was it, 10,000 sword slashes? And yeah, I was barely leveled up or anything like that. But as soon as I go outside and stab one demon, oh, I'm immediately stronger. Oh, so these two are just completely different people. They just have the same sprite. Gotcha. Couldn't have even colored one of them just slightly differently? Hey, dude, I actually need something from you. Yay, scales. You know what? Let's keep the bombs equipped just for now. I don't want to sit there accidentally using something if I don't need to. Alright, now we just walk back. Yeah, at least with something like this, the backtracking isn't too monotonous, so it's fine. Just kind of find it weird that they'd have backtracking so early in the game anyways. That's just weird. Pardon me, muffs. Yeah, we haven't beaten something up for a bit. So if you don't kill all the enemies in a map, then it just respawns all of the enemies back. I could see how that'd be handy for grinding. Although, again, this is another one of those games where I haven't really felt like I needed to grind. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to go to that area to the left. There we go. Alright, well, now that we got those... I guess we're gonna be trying to go to... that ice dungeon. But which way would that be? I wonder if he'll tell us if we just go and ask him. Probably we got the scales. It's just this random cave with this random guy all the way out here, though. The Western Fire Cave. Okay. So, okay. We just gotta go to the Fire Cave now like we thought originally. Okay. Sounds like a plan. Now we get to enter the spooky-looking caves. I just love that, like, all the lighting and everything over here changes. That's such a neat transition for a Super Nintendo game. Yep. Yep, this looks about right. Well. Poof! Alright. Ah! Stronger beetles! No, don't stand in that corner. Was that all that was in this room? Alright. Thought it would have dropped a chest or something after I killed him. Ah! I stepped in the fire. Good job, me. Oh. Oh! This room looks safe. I made it! You can't tell me I didn't. Ah. Come on, little guy. Love if you could blow up that wall of flaming. Look, we just gotta close in the area around it so it stops spitting out fire. Ow. Oh! Oh, hi. Ow! Oh, there's like little spurts of flames coming out of the walls in the back. I see them. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Yep, woe is me. Good thing we have potions. Did you just spawn another you? You did! Nope. Nope. None of that. Not having it. Yep. Well, you didn't have to be a jerk about it. Wasn't expecting it to close. I thought it was just gonna stay open. Did it respawn the enemies too? Doesn't look like it did. Just kind of hoping it was going to be a permanent shortcut. Oh, nope, these ones respawned. Oh, I can hit that fireball with my sword. That's enough of that. Why? There. Didn't let him make more flame babies. Alright, don't go through the door to the left. Hi. I brought a sword and I feel like I'm at a disadvantage. Nope, I beat him. Just a random guy to be in here. Trying to train, you interrupted me. Why? Right. Well, I was like, that looks pushable. And it was. Do I jump that? Do I jump it? I jump it. Oh, cool. Yeah, more magic. Nope! Don't stand in the fire. You're trying to hit the fire with your sword to kill it. What is your hair, man? You're going for like a trapezoid Wolverine. Oh, that door closed behind me. Son of a... Okay. Okay. Yep, that door's still closed too. So, time to, walk around again. Was expecting that. Yoop. Okay, let's go the correct way this time. He just spun in the air like Sonic the Hedgehog. Watch me perform my fighting screw attack! Ooh, upgraded sword. And now it's a different color. That's cool. It's kind of just a nice visual way to see how much stronger you're getting. That's neato. And it does in fact actually make you much stronger. Oh! Shit. So, that's a problem. Did I have to hit it a bunch? Yeah, well, we didn't save, so. Hang on a second. I have a quick save I made. Of course, this quick save is a while back now. Hang on a second. So I was trying to see if we could do that bug. Yeah, we're back here now. Yeah, great. How long have we been at it? An hour and a half already? Yeah, we've been at half. Yeah, we're ways back. Well, I was hoping we'd get to the point where I could show off the bug, but not only did I just completely screw that up by walking into the firewall thinking I was safe, but, yeah, I completely messed it up. I'm not even sure if it works in the Steam version, actually. Even if it is just an emulator, but I don't know if that glitch actually works emulated or not. I'm curious to find out if you have to do it on actual hardware. Of course, if you have to do it on actual hardware, what if there's a way to, like, you know, ruin the cartridge at all doing that? So, that'd be worrisome. Maybe that's why the game cartridges are so expensive. So many speedrunners trying to do the glitch just ruin their cartridges. That's a scary thought. But I think just with these couple setbacks of me being an absolute complete idiot, and it's been about an hour and a half. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up here for the night. I'd play for another half an hour, and get back to where we were. But, I gotta work really early in the morning. So, yeah, well, it was still fun. Yo, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna go back and play this off stream. I didn't remember this, like, this still holds up. I'm surprised how much. Like, a lot. And there's a couple Super Nintendo games that have just kind of been, you know, superseded by much better games. Like, I still love the original ActRaiser. I adore that game to pieces. But then they had that spiritual successor to it, Soul Seraph, I think was the name of it. It was not good at all. So you have some hits and misses. You know, ActRaiser is still a fantastic game. But then you had Soul Seraph, which was kind of awful. But then you have, you know, the opposite of that. Actually, I'm trying to think of a good example. Actually, Tales comes to mind, because a lot of the Tales games, got much, much better once I started getting on newer hardware. I never played Beyond Oasis. Was that the, I'm trying to think. Oh, Beyond Oasis was the Sega Genesis game, right? It was top-down. It was kind of more, that was kind of like a, puzzle-ish platform. I remember, I think I played it on the Sega Genesis collection for the PS3. I didn't get far in it. But that'd be interesting to play. When you said Beyond Oasis, for some bizarre reason, I was thinking of, I think it was called Ever Oasis on the 3DS, which was an RPG. But, yeah, I'm just wandering back and forth in this now. Yeah, no, like I said, I still find it beyond amazing. The most impressive thing to come out of this is the fact that, yeah, you can buy this game on Steam right now. And it's on sale for $2. And yeah, even just like with the little bit I've been playing it, yeah, I'd say it's worth $2. Go right ahead and get it. It seems to be working just fine for a Steam game. And it's you know, it's just emulated and everything, but it's surprisingly good for something you can just get a legal copy of on Steam now. Pretty cool. But yeah, Beyond Oasis. I love the style game made by the same group that made Streets of Rage 1 and 2. Oh, cool. Yeah, I remember playing a little bit of it, but not too much, and it's been forever. The only memory I really have of playing it was when I went back and tried out every single game in the Sega Genesis collection on the PS3. I remember having fun. I just never got around to finishing it. But yeah, I'd say that lives up to the channel's name right there and then. It's still being, you know, it's a hidden gem, kind of, you know. No one ever really talks about it, but it still holds up. It's fantastic. I'd be really interested in seeing Nintendo port that over to their SNES online entertainment system thing for the Switch. Because Lord knows they haven't put out any games for that thing for months now. Like, what was the last SNES Switch? What was the last set of games that they released for that stupid thing? Let's see. Well, that doesn't help. I want to see a list of games. Nintendo, your site's making this stupider than it has to be. Apparently... I'm hoping someone had a list of these, not just by the games, but by, the dates. Oh, yeah, here we go. February. Yeah, the last games that we got for this were February. And what were those games? Well, I'm glad you asked. We had Vice, Project Doom. Okay. Chrysalis, which was actually a good game. Journey to Silas, which was also a pretty good game. Shadow the Ninja, which I never played. And, Eliminator Boat Duel. Yeah. And the SNES games were Poppin' Twinbee and Smash Tennis, yeah. But they've been so slow on getting games on that, and I just find it bizarre, because it was originally like they promised what was it? Like they were gonna have like 2 or 3 games a month, or like every other month or something like that. And then they eventually just threw their hands up in the air and they said, you know what? We're not gonna do that anymore. That's it's just hard. And look, I get it. I completely get it. Licensing issues. A lot of companies have been, porting their own games over, because they can actually make money off that instead of having Nintendo put it on their Nintendo Switch Online crap. Look, I get it. Look, I get the logistics. I get how tough that has to be behind the scenes to get a lot of that stuff. And but there are so many SNES and NES games that people would love to see on that. And even Nintendo owned properties. Like I find it bizarre. So they've got F-Zero on there, of course, but like they don't have the unofficial like F-Zero 2 on there, which would be really cool for people to play because you could only originally play that through the satellite view, if I remember correctly, which would be cool to see. Yeah, there's so many freaking games that they could release for this. And they're just like, yeah, I don't know. It'll be a couple months before you see something again. Just one of those things. I don't know. Making a retro-themed game, would you be interested in taking a look at it? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, go ahead and either send me a link in the chat, or you can always email me. I got an email specifically for this channel. It's an old Yahoo one, but I do check it on occasion because I do have people who send me messages. That's just Hidden Gems Reviews at yahoo.com. Yeah, I thought the Wii Virtual Console took ages to get. Yeah, and that's the problem with this, though, is they keep doing it every single time they release a new console. So it's just like the Wii. Oh, there's a bunch of games on there and everything. You can't buy them anymore, unfortunately. Thanks, Nintendo. But then, the Wii U came out, and they're like, all right, we got to restart the collection all over again. And the 3DS, we got to restart these. And now the Switch, where they're just like, okay, yeah, you're not even going to be able to buy the games. You have to have a Nintendo Switch Online subscription to play any of them. They could definitely do with translating some old games. Some old Japanese games and making them available to play in the English ones too. Because how cool would it be to play a lot of the old Fire Emblem games from the NES and get official translations for them? That'd be neat. And the SNES. What about sending a DM? That also works. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Speaking of Twitter, before we end the stream for the night, after I'm done with this rant, next week I will not have a poll because I've already picked out what I'm going to play. The week after we'll do another poll. But I've got a couple ideas for a couple games I want to stream on the side. But no, Dragon View was still a lot of fun. I'm still genuinely surprised I was, absolutely getting into it again. It was really hooking me in. I'm gonna just have to play through it in my spare time. I was having a lot of fun. But yeah, you can go ahead and send me a message on Twitter. I think my messages are open. Like I have them closed off. Yeah, they're open. But next week I'm thinking of possibly doing another VR game. I will leave it as a surprise, but it's been a while since I did one. And it's been a while since I pulled out my PSVR. So yeah, I'm looking at about 2 or 3 games, but I think I know the one I'm going to play. And we will definitely say that for next week. So yeah, I'm going to definitely recommend you picking up Dragon View. Good fun. Surprisingly fantastic, still to this day. And again, like I stated before, you can get it right now on Steam for $2. Blew my mind when I saw that. I just sent you a quick message. All right, great. Yep, I'll check it after I'm all done closing down the stream. So yeah, thanks for everyone who came around. As always, it's great fun to do these streams. Stay tuned for next week. We're gonna do a VR title, and it should be a good time. A couple other updates. Since I did that update video on the 2nd and haven't really done an update since. I am almost finished with the beta build of Endless Chaos, so that you guys can play it and do that contest. And again, I am not going to short out on prizes for this contest. I have a list of just around 100 Steam games to give away for this thing. And you'll be able to get your pick of the litter. Pretty much whatever games you want from them. For whoever wins the contest. I'm almost done with it. I'm hoping to have it out, have it all ready by May. I'm hoping to. And then I'm still editing together pieces of mine and A Solid Opinions playthrough of Fear 3, which we finished up. We have all the parts for it now. I'm just editing them together so that I can have the highlights for our playthrough. And I will be uploading those full playthroughs of it in the future too. Yeah, that's a quick update on current projects. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to finally having this game fully completed. Because I've been sitting on Endless Chaos for 10 years doing nothing with it. And I just want to get this one last beta test out of the way. And I say this, of course I say this, I've tried to kind of like bug proof the hell out of this game now. And I really, really want to get you guys to beta test it, get your hands in it, because I've replayed it hundreds of times thinking, all right, I've squashed every bug, but you never know. And that's why I need your guys' help. So yeah, that's that. We'll like I said, it should be all ready by May. I'm really hoping by the first week of May. You guys will have that in your hands, can play it. It won't be the full game. It'll just be a test of the whole opening of it, which is still a lot of content. There's still a couple hours in there that you can play. And then there's going to be the finale, which is the big thing I'm working on right now. But yeah, all right. Yeah, just kind of spent about 20 minutes talking. Thanks everyone who came around. I have a treat with these streams as always. And hey, everyone have a good night. And of course, as I always got to say, stay safe out there and wash your damn hands. Have a good night.